All right, what's going on? Daniel from D7Cs. Now, today I am super stoked because I got a knife that honestly was not on my radar. All of us, we have kind of like a wish list, right? We keep a track of the knife that we want to get. Some of our lists are short, some of them are long. This was not on my list whatsoever. Um, but I've seen this knife around, not in person, but on social media, and visually it looked very striking. But I don't know, for some reason it just didn't call out to me, right? Well, recently I heard the call. I heard the call. Now, if you guys know anything about Brown Knives, he's been coming up with some heaters, man, right? So you got the mini FSD that just people been loving, the full size FSD. You got the Cortex, the LHC, and then the LHC-X. You got the Servo. You got the oh shoot, I don't recall all of his models off the top of my head, but this is an unboxing and first impressions of the LHC-X. This is my personal knife. I bought it. I didn't ever think I was gonna bring this into my collection just because it didn't really call out to me first. But I'm glad I heeded the call because this thing. Oh, let's just get into it. All right, so I don't know about the brown knives that you get now, but no, when you get a brown knife, I think you will get something like this. It's like kind of like a pelican style case. I don't know if it's waterproof, but it is a hard plastic case that is secured by two clasps. It has like a little lanyard thing as well. So let's just open it up, get into it. Bazamos. Look at that beauty. Okay, but before we get to the knife, you do get the card. So this is the certificate of authenticity, the model LHC-X, CPM 154, so on and so forth. Mr. Craig Brown has went ahead and signed off on it, and then here is the knife care and sharpening. Just straightforward, nothing fancy, but pretty much they're saying that they're gonna take care of you. All right. Now this is an unboxing and first impressions video. So, oh my God, let's just get into it. This thing, okay. This is very interesting because I've seen a lot of different LHCXs out there, but nothing quite like this. This is in the ivory micarta in that beautiful wavy milling pattern. Immediately I could tell there's some texture and contouring to that. It's not just, it is flat. Maybe you can see, let me get this out of the way. Okay. It is like a flat, but it is like an overlay. So it does add a little bit of that kind of that contouring feel. And so anyways, look at that. Wow, this thing is a stunner. Very sleek, very clean lines. Let me check the blade centering is dead on. Man, look at that geared back spacer. I believe it's also titanium. Milled pocket clip. I believe it's screwed from the inside, so very clean look. Excuse me. This knife is just a very clean, sleek looking knife. All right, let's go ahead and give it a first flick. Woo! Wow. Wow, that is clean. That action is clean. Holy Holy smokes. Oh, wow. The way I describe this action is very clean, very concise. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, this is a winner. I've had a lot of bangers in my collection. Okay, I've had the pretty much all the top tier knives out there. Shiros. I've had the conic areas, the Holt haptic. I've had man, I've had them all, guys. I've had them all pretty much. And I could tell you that this thing is right up there with those guys. Ooh, gosh, the action is so precise. That detent is so dialed in. Boom. Wow. This thing is a beauty, guys. This thing is a absolute beauty. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, this feels pretty. This feels good in the hand. You know, I was a little bit concerned that it might feel a little bit lacking in the hand because it all. You know, knives that kind of tend to narrow at the back end, it kind of feels a little bit lacking, right? I had that with the ProTech Malibu, right? Same kind of that profile, what thins out on the back end, and it just felt a little bit like lacking or loose in the back, but this thing, I think the reason why it doesn't feel like that because I think the handle is a little bit longer, so you get a little bit more clearance. So I don't feel like I have that issue. The other kind of concern that I have, and I've heard people say about this knife, is that the flipper is a little bit small, so you could kind of flip off of this. I'm not having that much of an issue with it. It doesn't feel like I'm slipping off of it, but we'll see. You know, like I said, this is a first impression, so I'm going to go ahead and carry and use it, and we'll see how it kind of fares as an EDC. But first impression is just this thing is freaking fire. Like fire. This is what you get when an engineer becomes a knife maker. I believe Craig Brown's background is in engineering, in aerospace, I believe. So I could see that DNA in this knife for sure. Everything looks very, very clean, very precise. Nothing crazy fancy going on. Just enough of that embellishment to make you feel like this is a very high end top tier knife that you're holding in your hand. Wow, guys. Oh my God. I'm so grateful. I'm so glad I pulled the trigger on this guy. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. But holy smokes, this thing is, oh my God. Oh, that action though, guys. Oh, oh my gosh, the action is so good. So good. Holy smokes. Oh, look at that. It's not like guillotine shut. It's like this controlled but very consistent, beautiful action. Oh my God, it just sucks the blade right in. Oh my goodness, guys, this thing is a winner in my book. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and carry and use this guy, and I'll report back and how this thing has fared as an everyday carry. But with that being said, guys, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you like what you're seeing, you know, feel free to like and subscribe. All right. With that being said, I will talk to you guys later.